7. Introduction to Fractions. Introduction to Fractions. Rohan's mummy packed a vegetable sandwich for the lunch break. Rohan's friend Raman forgot to bring his lunch. So, Rohan decided to divide his sandwich into 2 equal parts, one for him and the other for his friend Raman. Rohan's sandwich. Rohan divided this into 2 parts, Rohan's share, Raman's share. We observe that a whole sandwich is divided into 2 equal parts. Each part is called a fraction. Fraction. Hello and welcome to Common Core for Kids Nightly News. Tonight, we have a very special report on someone amazing. That would be me, of course, the number 1. Let us take a look at the news story that happened to me today. Today, I really need your help with some basic fractions. I have these shapes that my friends and I wanted to play with, but we had a problem. Every time I divided the shape to share it, one of us got mad because we did not get as much as the others did, and it did not seem fair. Here is a circle and there are 3 of us who want to share the circle. So I broke off 2 pieces and gave them to my friends. They did not think that was fair. What do you think? Do we each have even pieces of the circle? We do not, and that is something important about fractions. To be a fraction, you have to have equal pieces. Right now, we do not have equal pieces, so this cannot be a fraction. Let's try this again with another circle. Alright, here we have another circle and I am going to divide this whole circle into 3 pieces. Now we have 3 pieces and guess what? They are all equal, which means all 3 of us get the same amount of the circle. This is really cool stuff. I did not know I liked fractions this much. A fraction represents a part of a whole. The green part of the circle is mine to play with. I have one of 3 parts of the circle. We call this a third. I have 1/3 of the whole circle. When we write fractions, they look like this. We have a number with a line in the middle and another number underneath. The number on the bottom always shows all the part of the whole circle. In this case, we have 3 parts that make up the whole circle, so we have a 3 on the bottom. Now on the top we have the number 1. If you look at the third of the circle that is colored green, you will see that there is just 1 part, my part of the circle. The number 1 on top represents my part of the circle. I have 1/3 of the whole circle. My friends went home and gave me back their parts of the circle. Now I have all the parts of the circle, 3/3 of the circle. I have 3 parts over the total, which is 3 parts, which means I have 3/3. This also means I have the whole circle all to myself because I am not sharing any pieces. So the 3/3 that I have are mine right now. Now I have a rectangle and it is just 1 piece. Oops, it looks like I have more than 1 piece now. I have 2 pieces and they are equal to each other. So we have a fraction. I have 2 pieces. One of these pieces makes up half of the whole shape. Together I have 2 halves of the whole shape. That is cool. Here is another circle and I divided this circle into 4 separate parts. Right now I have 4 pieces over 4 pieces. We call these 4/4. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, 4/4. But hey, I want 1. Me too. Me 3. I have 3 sisters that want a piece of the circle. I have 1/4 of the circle. But can you tell me how many fourths of the circle my sisters have? They have 3/4 of the circle. These fractions are easier than I thought. Thank you so much for helping me today. Now I better give the 3/4 to my sisters or there will be trouble. Fraction. A fraction is defined as a part of a whole. 1/2. When a whole is divided into two equal parts, then each part is 1/2 of the whole, which is written as 1/2 is equal to 1/2. So, Rohan and Raman got 1/2 of the sandwich for the lunch. Let us see a circle. A whole. There are two equal parts. Two halves make a whole. Now shade one part in pink. What do you see? 1 out of 2 parts are shaded, so 1/2 parts is shaded. And 1 out of 2 parts is unshaded, so 1/2 parts is unshaded. 1/2 of a collection. Let us see a collection of objects. Now shade 1/2 half of the collection we get. Here, 1/2 of the balls are shaded. 1/3. Sumit, Niti and Rudul ordered a pizza. They divided the pizza into 3 equal parts as shown. Niti's share, 1 out of 3 shares, is equal to 1/3. Sumit's share, 1 out of 3 shares, is equal to 1/3. Mridul's share, 1 out of 3 shares, is equal to 1/3. Sumit, Niti, Mridul. So, 1/3 is written as 1/3. 1/3 of a collection. Shade 1 out of the 3 parts. 1/3 part is shaded. 3 1/3 make a whole. 1/4. Mona's mother gave a chocolate to Mona and asked her to divide among her 3 friends equally. Mona made 4 equal pieces as shown. Each one of them got 1/4, 1/4, or quarter of the slab of chocolate. 1/4 a quarter is equal to 1/4. 1/4 of a collection. Both the pictures show that 1/4 of the collection is shaded. 4 1/4 or 4 quarters make a whole. the shapes that are divided into halves. 1 by 2. Color 1 by 2 half of the shapes given. Shade one half of the collection. Divide the shape into 2 equal parts. Color 1 by 2 half. Divide the shapes into 3 equal parts and color 1/3 of it. Divide the shapes into 4 equal parts and color 1/4 of it.